better do as Snape says.
Yay, we finally made it to Hogwarts! Oh, I just... As a big fan of the series, I'm just a sucker for any game that allows me to have a nice open world inside the Hogwarts castle. I just love exploring the halls and talking to the paintings and beating up all of my classmates. It's great. Why is there a snitch in the logo for this game? I mean, I know there's a snitch is a thing that appears in the series, but like, I don't know. When I think Harry Potter, Quidditch isn't the first thing that comes to mind. So this is the main
Why, if it
carousel,
isn't young Potter,
carousel staircase.
You? Glad to be back at Hogwarts?
Well, I would be, Nick, if Professor Snape hadn't caught me outside.
Oh,
Well,
hey,
I
look, it's that
suppose
pirate
rules
dude we
are
got
there
a
for
card
reason.
from earlier, right behind
Sometimes
us.
the reason escapes me. Yes, you shouldn't be up this late, you know. Better get back to the Gryffindor common room before Professor Snape catches you again. Goodbye.
Bye, Nick.
Why would he catch me again? I thought he was gonna go reorganize his trench coats. So yeah, this area has 5 floors, or 7 floors, each of which has a different purpose to it, and we'll be getting to visit all of them eventually. It's gonna be fun. More beans. Sick, man! And here's the common room.
Harry. She wants the password.
Of course I want the password. How am I to know that you two aren't Slytherins disguised as Gryffindors?
Because we don't look like gorillas, that's how.
Hey!
Someone said you'd be expelled for crashing a flying car into
This is the part where I'd make a Harambe joke, but Harambe jokes aren't funny.
Just tell us the new password, Hermione.
Oh, very well then.
Hey, wait, if we're not supposed to be out here, why is
I'll meet you
Hermione?
inside, Harry.
I like how the painting talks without moving anything, because it's just a still image. So it's like either it's communicating us telepathically or we're just hearing things. Now, why did they leave me here by myself? Now I'm going to go open up the Chamber of Secrets and set a monster free.
Wattlebird.
Or I could just go inside. I thought the common rooms were all supposed to be secret. Why is there a big, giant, flaming Gryffindor badge above the portrait? I know, I'm asking too many questions. I want to eat one of those candies that makes smoke come out of my ears. That is definitely a wizarding version of Mona Lisa.
Hey, Harry. Fred and George have set up a shop. You can trade all kinds of things with them for spells and really wicked stuff. Wow, I must go and see them. Where are they? Go through that door and through the reading room. There's a portrait on the other side. What's the password? Liberty Gibbet. Oh, and watch out for Percy.
There's a lot of portraits that have passwords in this game. Yeah, and there's a stealth segment to get to the shop. Unfortunately for me, I took way too much damage during the Whomping Willow segment, so I'm not planning on going there right now. Although, I think this is the part where I just end the day, right? Oh, never mind. Visiting the shop is required to move onward. So I guess we'll take care of that. Is it this way? I want to say it's this way. Yep, because now we're in stealth section camera mode.
Hey! Liberty Gibbet.
Ha 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 ha! Screw you, Percy.
Ah, Potter! You finally made it then. Heard about the Ford Anglia. Mum's gonna kill Ron when she finds
they
out.
actually dropped the word
I bet it was
Ford in
worth
this
it to
game.
see
I didn't
Snape's
know they
face
did
when you
that.
landed.
Sort of.
Anyway, welcome to our shop, Harry.
Yes. Feel
Wonder
free
how
to browse our
popular
extensive range of
American-made
wizard pieces
cars
and
are in
magical
other
merchandise.
countries.
Everything priced at reasonable rates and the only currency universally accepted throughout Hogwarts. Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Universally
something here
accepted.
you'll like.
What was wrong with Sickles? So we got cards and stuff to distract people during stealth segments. How much are cards?
Is Edgar Stroger card?
Oh, it's one specific
Bertie
card.
Bott's every flavour beans.
30? Oh, by the way, they say every flavor beans the exact same way every
How much is
time.
this Wigan Well potion vial?
100 Bertie
Pretty
Bott's
Bott's
every flavour
flavor
beans. Non-explodable luminous balloons are a great way to distract prefects and annoy Percy.
Yeah, we got utility belts. We can be Batman. I don't see any spells, though. This is a bag to
How
carry
much is this
more.
Bertie Bott's beanbag?
20 Bertie
Bertie
Bott's
Bott's
every flavour
beans. Well, maybe next time I
Sting
come here,
pellets are
I
a great
can
way to stop prefects
this
catching you.
thing
How much is
and...
the Alahamora spell
here's a
book?
spell.
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
It sounds like it would be super crazy useful, except for the fact that it's only useful in certain situations to give you optional stuff. No, it's kind of disappointing, because there are areas where you need to get locks to open keys, and you'd think that you would be able to just use that on everything. But that's not how
Is
it
there
works.
anything here that interests you?
I don't have any beans. Can I go to sleep now? Yes, I can. So long, suckers. I'm just gonna pass out in this bathroom, I guess. Well, sure, it was nice of Fred and George to carry me back to this room I haven't been to yet. Glad they were able to get up here without using any more passwords. It's that there's already passwords for everything in this game. I wonder if they have certain restrictions on passwords, you know, like having to use special characters.
Morning,
or
Ron.
uppercase,
Do you know what class we've got
uppercase
first?
and
I heard
lowercase
there's
letters.
You heard
Maybe they
right.
can tell the
I'll
way
meet
you say it,
downstairs in
and
the
you have to say it with a
entrance
crazy accent for certain passwords. I totally missed that. Where are we going? I think I have class. Oh, goody, flying. That's gonna be fun. You know, now that I think about it, that might have been one of the very first things that Harry does on screen in the first movie, is go to flying class. You know, after all the normal beginning of school year malarkey. We haven't even gotten to see any of the fresh blood yet. This is my second year. I want to see who all the new first-year students are that I get to bully for being freshmen. Freshmen!
Ow, stop it! Harry!
Hey, that guy's Slytherin, and he's hanging out outside the Gryffindor portrait. He's got to be evil.
Stop, Harry!
Is this playthrough gonna be full of me being a total jerk as Harry and casting Flipendo at everyone in sight? Yes. Yes, it is. Luckily, Fred and George don't seem to mind whatever flavor these every flavor beans are, or the fact that I've been clearly licking them to tell what flavor they are. Did I run into Ron? Entrance hall. Oh, right, I gotta go down these stairs.
Hello, Nick. What's the matter?
A matter of no importance. It's just that Sir Properly Decapitated Podmore won't let me join the Headless Hunt. Apparently, they only accept huntsmen whose heads have completely parted company with their bodies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not to worry, young Potter. As I said, it's a matter of no importance.
Then why are you stopping me to tell me about it? Why don't you just find your gravesite, dig your body up, or I guess you couldn't dig your body up, ask someone to dig your body up and chop off the rest of your head. That's what I would do. I don't see what's so great about those headless elitists anyway. I mean, I guess it does make you easy to dance. Without all that head weight weighing you down, your moves are twicely fresh. Twicely fresh. Which house is purple?
Unfortunately, I don't have any lessons with Gilderoy Lockhart this term.
So, you don't take Defense Against the Dark Arts? I thought that was a required class. Curriculum in this school is weird.
Ow!
Okay, so Hufflepuff is just purple. Why isn't it yellow?
Come on, Harry. Let's go outside.
Okay, so I guess my objective was less of meeting Ron outside and just to go outside and then have Ron follow me later. Oh, hi, Neville. Oh, Neville has mini-games. More gnome tossing? Screw you, Neville. What a nerd. So I can't read these signs, but once I start going towards somewhere, I'll actually be told where I'm going. Interesting setup. But where do I want to go? Well, it's definitely not the Forbidden Forest. Oh, here it is.
Although you all
Why
apparently
is
learned
it
to fly
on
last
the
year,
opposite side of the
apparently is
Quidditch
directed at you,
Stadium?
Mr. Longbottom. A brief refresher
Whoa,
course is in order.
sick
Potter,
bird.
let's see if you still have that natural flying ability.
Sauce.
First of all, I want to test your broom control. Fly up and hover a few feet from the ground.
So one thing that a lot of Harry Potter games would do, not this one specifically, but like ones that came later, are
Now, fly back down to the
they
ground
would just
and
pick a
hover
couple
above
of
it.
different things to focus on and try and flesh them out. For example, the one based on... Oh, that was determining whether or not I want to invert flying
You seem to have lost none
controls.
of your natural flying ability. Let's move on to something a little more difficult. You see before you a course comprised of enchanted rings.
Oh, goody! It's
What you must
Superman
do is to
64,
fly
my
through as many of these
favorite.
rings as possible in the correct order. You ready, Potter?
Use A to accelerate.
Begin.
Hey, you forgot to say use A to accelerate. Flight controls are actually pretty good in this game. But yeah, the Harry Potter game based on the Half-Blood Prince, like, just had 3 major
Right.
mechanics in it,
Now for the examination,
and
where
those
a grade
were
will be awarded depending on
Quidditch,
how well you complete the
potions,
course.
and...
You must fly
Gee,
through
you
as many
think I would
rings as you
remember
can
what
in
the
a
third
set
one
time.
was, but I don't.
I've created
The main
several
point is that
new enchantments for the
there were
rings,
lots of different Quidditch
causing some
minigames,
to
and all of
move
them were the
and others
same.
to shrink as
You
you
were just
approach them.
focusing on the snitch,
You
and the
ready,
whole
Mr.
thing was
Potter?
basically
You
just
may
to stay
begin.
on target. Like you were trying to slipstream off of the snitch or something. But flying controls in this game are much more open-ended, though, which is nice. This game in general is much more open-ended. Instead of being focused on a couple of different things, it just has one big adventure all throughout the Whoa! Hey, no one said that these rings would start moving. I don't like this! Wonder if the red rings are worth more points. Well, no, they're not, because I can see my score going up down there. I guess the red rings are just bigger jerks. And I already saw earlier that I got 10 house points just for doing the practice, so what were those, participation points? I think I'm going to be getting points based on how well I do on this. And then we'll also find out just how weird the grading system at Hogwarts is. I wonder what the state standards board must be. Is there a Ministry of Education?
Well done. That effort deserves an A. If you want to
Ah,
try and improve your flying grade, come back and see
you
me
would
here
think
at
an
any
A
time
would
of the
be
day.
the top rank, but it's not.
exhausting, Harry.
It's
I'm off
distinction.
to bed.
There's
See
something
you later.
above A, and it's called distinction. But I can accept that. That was pretty fun. Is my remember all telling me it's time for bed already? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, that was quick.
Gryffindor.
70 points in
Hufflepuff.
one day. Woo! Ha! Hufflepuffs.
Ravenclaw.
Aw, man. 2 points more than Hufflepuffs.
Slytherin.
Boo! I'm losing by 2 points. Curse you, Snape. Well, so much for it being a new day. It's clearly very dark outside. Or inside. Or outside. Look, none of that matters
Harry,
now. Look, we
just
found
the
a
person I've been
Hermione.
looking for. Something dreadful has happened to Neville.
He
He's got
was
himself trapped
Neville?
behind a tapestry.
And I
Oh.
suppose you want me to get him
How
out?
do you get trapped
Would
behind
you?
a tapestry?
That's
It's just
so
a
kind of you,
big
Harry.
curtain.
He's out here.
Oh, Neville, what a klutz. You totally won't turn into a complete badass in 5 years.
Neville? How did you end up back there?
That's a very good
He was
question.
looking for Trevor, his toad, and he went the wrong way. Now he's stuck.
Wrong way from
Can't
where?
you get him out, Hermione?
No, I've tried everything.
That
We
shrugging
need a
animation.
Slytherin charm.
And where am I going to find one of those at this time of night?
Herbology Greenhouse 3 in the grounds. Except, to get in, you're going to have to find out how to pull up hawk lumps. If you go to the library, there's an excellent book by Professor Lockhart. That'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, so I've got to go into the library on
If
the
you know
second
all
floor
this
and get a
stuff, why
copy
don't
of
you do
Lockhart's
it,
book,
Hermione?
and then go out into the grounds and find my way into the Herbology Greenhouse to get the Severing charm.
Yes.
What did he say?
Hurry up.
Oh, and she can also speak Herm language. But first, I'm going to grab my invisibility cloak to... What? The invisibility cloak isn't in this game? Balderdash. Man, I hate sneaking around at night. Not because I might get caught and have to suffer through more stealth segments, but because there's no people I can cast Flipendo on in the hallways. The Lego Harry Potter games got that right. Not only did you have your main spell, but you also had like a whole bunch of other random spells that you could buy. And they would do all kind of crazy stuff, like flip them over or turn them into bugs or make them grow flowers out of their ears. Oh, it was wonderful. Oh, it's just Snape
What
writing
on
this
earth is that?
fan fiction again.
Hello there,
Oh
young
my
Harry.
goodness,
Where are
this
you off
guy
to in
is so
such a hurry?
needy.
Hello, Nick.
Find
I'm just
someone
doing
else to
something for
talk
Hermione.
to.
It's urgent, so I'm afraid I can't chat for long.
Not to worry, young Harry. You cut along now and I'll see you some other time. Good night.
You are played by a really respectable actor, however, you're also impeding my progress currently. Also, does he even appear after this movie? I don't know if he's in, like, Prisoner of Azkaban and onward. Which floor is the library on again? None of these say library on them. Oh, it actually does say library. I just wasn't paying attention. Again. So which one of these is the library? Is it going to tell me? Oh, library. That was nice. Incendio Challenge Chambers. I do not remember that room. Oh, we've got this overhead camera angle again. That means more stealth segments. Yay! Hufflepuff prefects. I hate those. Oh, that actually wasn't that difficult. Hooray! Why do they keep balloons in jars in the library? Best not to ask questions I don't want to know the answer to. Stink pellet. What I'm really looking for is beans. Yeah, there we go. Popcorn. Oh, that's my favorite jelly bean flavor. Oh, this is just a hint book. Where's the most important hint book of all? The one that allows me to progress in this game. That's my favorite hint. What would you call that? A load-bearing hint? Oh, that's it, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so now that I got the book, I can go outside and get that severing charm. See you guys later when I go and get that severing charm. That's what I'm getting at. Right, Cat? Spoiler alert, it'll get harder later. Yeah, that's what she said. Cat!